I am not a smart people. I'm dedicated people. What? What happened?
I don't know.
Ah, let's wait. Let's wait that she can return. I think that
I,
his connection was lost.
yes.
Or your connection was cut.
Okay, people, sorry. Not my connection, my Zoom
Ah,
absolutely crazy. Sorry for that. Today my Zoom don't work. I don't know what's happening. Sorry. Uh, okay, we are talking about your intelligence, Flavio. You are smart people because you choose this.
no, it's my second. I had a restaurant before, and
Oh,
I study a lot because I study and review our techniques, our study, and I always studying a lot. Uh, Before this class, I was studying.
so good. You have my respect.
And what do you do?
Uh, I'm a software developer today, and I'm a lawyer too. Uh, I make a transition of my career, and I work uh, like a developer or software engineer or what you want to talk. uh, I'm 35 years old. I'm married. I live in Magé, Rio de Janeiro.
Oh, great! I love this area.
Really,
Uh,
I love
because
to.
be, because I winging surfing, wing,
Oh,
winging for you, and
perfectly.
desire has many beautiful beaches and many winds.
Really, really.
I lived in Arraial do Cabo for 2 months.
Oh, so good, so good. Really, so good. Okay, Leticia, present yourself, please.
Okay. My name is Letícia. I live in Porto Alegre, and I'm software developer too. And I'm here to improve my
You
English. Looking
wanna
fine.
get a remote job?
Now, at the moment, I'm not working, but I'm looking for a new opportunities to remotely, preferably,
No,
because it's better.
I think that I asked to you the wrong you ask. You wanna get a remote job for USA and gain your payments in dollars.
Probably.
This is
It's
so
my
good, okay?
okay. It's the best choice in my career. Okay, I'm looking for this, but I think in the first time in my career at the moment I would like to use my English every day, and work-life balance it's a second better choice in my life.
Perfectly. I think like you. So good, people.
Yeah, one question. What language do you guys work?
I work Java and speak for
Ah,
work and
it's
the
my
environment about the Java.
I love Leticia.
I'm a C Sharp developer, so
No, no, no.
There is
I'm
a
in
fight
minority.
here.
It's
Okay, there is a fight here every Wednesday, okay? It's one developer in a Microsoft and the other in the Java.
Yeah.
Sabrina is the black force.
I'm a good people. I swear.
Like, no, I'm just having fun. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not.
so good. We need this always. This funny.
It's but sometimes don't have be funny. Some people no don't know be funny.
We know. Sometimes we and Leticia stay out just of us here and we funny. We fun.
It is great.
So good, so good. People, I will take the first question for Flavio. Flavio, how has technology changed the way we store and retrieve memories? Talk about you, okay? Don't need talk about all
Yeah.
people, all persons.
For example, for my past uh, for 10 or no, I think that's 15 years ago. I had many albums of photos in my wardrobe. Wardrobe.
Yeah.
And today I don't have this more. I have my photos in my drive, and many things that I wardrobe. I was talking and typing in the Google Translate. What's the I say the war room, the wardrobe.
Okay,
Wardrobe is guarda-roupa, né? And
perfect.
and and today I don't my photos are in the Google Drive, and I don't need it to worry if my photos was be lost, because and my photos don't be not be how I say when a photo is older and diffused difusa, né?
Uh,
É,
softly, maybe.
diffuse,
Yeah.
diffuse. When a photo is
Disfocus.
desfocus, embaçada, acho que seria, mas é
Okay.
embaçado. Embrace, embaçada, no. And whatever. And but and I make some courses in productions in the work, and in these courses to become the in this course is to become us more productive. In these courses, the mentor said that we don't have to memorize our things, because we spend a lot of brain, a lot of the, the your brain can only work with this data, né? Because it's more productive to us. But how I said, I am studying for interview questions because I'm looking a job in for USA, and I had memories many things too, and that's it.
Perfectly. And you, Leticia?
when talk about the memories, for example, when I was a child or teenager, don't have the technology at the moment, don't use a lot of technology. I remember a lot of my memories in this time of my life, and I remember I like to watch old pictures for me and for my family. And I remember some parts of these pictures, okay, but if you think when I use more the technology to take pictures, for example, and save this in the cloud, the Googles remember me. Not
Yeah.
sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I may remember, but I'm confused about the time or about the other things. Okay, because sometimes I didn't remember the specifically picture, for example, but I remember the environment and the other things. If you think about the other things in my life, for example, I have a lot of problems remember name of the time and the name of the persons in general. I remember, for example, the history in the college. Okay, I didn't remember anything, and it's a big problem for me. But now I know when I will find for faster. For example, in the past I will find I flipped the many pages, and now I put in the Google and I remember the some things.
Yeah, when I was creating these questions and I see this, I watch this video, uh, I'm thinking about two things. Like you two, I think about the photos and the studies. When I think about my photos, I think, oh my, but I can't watch. Uh, I can talk. Okay, I'm okay. I think about in the past. I thinking, oh, I want see this album. Okay, I catch this album and I see. But in these days, we when we want see a photo in general, we lost the habit to watch photos. We we see on the Instagram, but we don't see uh ours photos. But when I see in general is because the Google uh, uh remember uh about one data or about a moment with some the same people, and I think about that. But when I was a child, I see the albums almost like a myth. I catch the albums and I see uh, my grandma when I was a a young people, and I say, oh, my grandma. But in these days, I think I don't have this so strong. These photos is so many normally. In general, on the past, we take we take uh, a few photos, so we put this more importance. In these days, we don't put this like a thing important, and this is for me a way to don't remember so many moments. I think we are lost in the habit to remember the moments. And about the studies, I don't know. I'm my stepdaughter was studied to. Oh my God, I don't know how say the vestibular. I don't know for the college. She's studying for the college, and in general, when I was a teenager, a young adult, I'm studying in paper and with a pen, and I writing, and I think we create memory about these studies more complex, more deep, more deeper. When I study, watch a video or take notes in a computer, I think it is so I can talk entrance exam. Thank you for this, Flavio. On the surface, when I talk about the take notes in computer, watch a video for study, in general, the memory is so in the surface. We don't remember so many things in general. We need to search again and find another information about this. It's so easy search these things, but it's so complex. We don't remember in really the things. I don't know. I think about is that I talk so much. Sorry.
Don't
Leticia,
worry.
are we becoming too reliant on technology to remember things for us?
Yes, in my opinion, yes. Because people, how can I explain this? People don't do one thing in the time, okay? People do 2, 3, 4 things in the same time, and they don't pay attention specifically. How can I explain? For example, you watch a movie and you watch a video, classes in general, and they sometimes put the notes in the computer. I watched a course a few months ago about how learn to learn. I think the names of this, okay? And you think it's the courses. There are two professors, neuroscientists, and they talk about how the process to learn, okay? And in the past, you use more sense. How can I? Other types of your sensibility, okay? You see, you talk, you put notes in your hand, and when you write, you memorize the draw when the words, okay? It's totally different when you put in this keyboard in your computer. And sometimes no, almost of the time, I think now we have a lot of information. You input a lot of information in your mind, but you don't use or don't output this information in the other time. And you learn in the two parts, in the input and the output. And in the input, there is many kinds of the input information, and at the same time you have the many kinds of the output in the information. But if you use the only, I think you remember less and the less and the less. And the memorize, it's a repetition. In the past, you repetition a lot of the things, and now you don't repetition the same things. You find again and again and again.
I have insight when you talk because the input and the output is perfectly, because when we are writing, we are listening, okay, but we are writing with we organize
Organize.
our mind and put this information on the paper. So we catch the information and
processes and they
yes,
output the information. It's totally different when you input only and only information.
perfectly. I have insight. Oh my God. Because that's I love talk and talk. And you, Flavio, what do you think about this?
Sorry, we are in the second.
Question second, yeah.
Becoming, we are becoming too reliant. Reliant seria confiar?
Yeah.
We are becoming too reliant or technology to remember things for us. I don't do it because I'm always forcing my mind to remember the things, and I think that all things in your life are practice, and if your mind is not practicing, you remind the things, your mind you'll be associated. I don't know if this correct word.
Don't correct you. Talk about you don't need to be perfectly. You need communicate.
No, because I like to search the words when I talk, because I want to remember the correct words. A trophy, and our mind to be a trophy, and I like to uh, stay my mind always thinking, always solution some problems, and I like to be algorithms, and I like to because I think in your life all things are practice, and when for example, I bought two courses. One course is about Let's Code. Do you know Let's Code? Let Code, not let you are Let Code. And the another course in the Udemy is Hacker Hank with Java, and the Let Code with Java. And I studying for algorithms and these things to, because in my work it's many has it at the moment. My work has less work, little work, and I study, and that's it. I think that we can rely on things in start some things, but we work with your brain, and our brain can prepare it for this.
But I will make one question for you. You remember the cell number of people, one people, then you know on the last 5 years in your
No,
mind,
no,
because you
no,
have the number on your phone.
no. Actually, I think that is not necessary.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember many
Now
things.
it's not necessary. If you think in the 90s, for example, you doesn't use the cell phone, you just use the public cell phone, you need to remember the number of the other
Exactly.
people.
So
No,
you rely on the technology to remember for you.
Yeah. No, I remember. I rely on many things.
When I was
Reliance.
when I created this question, before I create so many questions, and before I will organize and turn this better. Uh, one of question that I when I create is talk about this. If you remember the number of when people do you know on the last year, or because I remember the phone of I remember the phone of my house when I was a teenager, but I don't remember the number of my the cell phone I remember, but the home phone the of my parents I don't remember. When I remember the number when I was a teenager, but the actual number I don't know. Because this I remember the number, the older number, because this is in this time this is necessary, but in these days I don't know this, and I don't need this. uh okay, we are for the question 3. Leticia, is this technology affecting our ability to form deep, meaningful memories?
In my opinion, depends on the person, okay? Um, if you think, how can I explain this? In my opinion, if you pay attention, what do you do, or important moments in your life, you remember more, okay? But if you just do and that and doesn't pay attention and didn't pay attention and just do a mechanical, it's probably you forgot in a few minutes or a few hours, for example.
And you, Flavio, what you think about this?
Technology is technology affecting your ability to form deep, seria profundas, significativas memórias?
Perfectly, exactly.
I don't know. No, I don't agree with this because my memories for example, when I like some place, okay, I like buildings. I love buildings, and what the places I love that I like in Búzios. For example, I love the Orla Bardot because I love walking at night and hear the waters, the calm
Yeah.
waters, calm waters, and the walking is it's very relaxing for me. And this memory, it's my mind, and I think just not the technology not affect my memory.
So good. Uh, I think uh, how Leticia said depends of the person, and I have a little sadness when when I watch a concert and I see the people just record the 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 show, the concert, and don't watch and leave the concert. Some people just record the the show and don't leave the moment. Um, I think these people um, don't create a deep sensation, a deep memory, because the people are in the concert just for create a memory on Instagram or other local, I don't know.
I agree about this. I agree with you because, for example, if you are doing something, you can concentrate in this thing. If you are walking in the beach, and you can see the sea, you can see the uh, wind in the trees, uh, hitting, wind hitting the trees, and you can relax. I think that's the nature relax me. Because I love I think that you can uh, uh, persevere, you can you can persevere. Observate. You can observe that I like to be relaxed in my in my when I'm not working. And if you are worried and worthy for taking pictures, you're not relaxed.
Exactly,
So
exactly.
you always taking picture, and you always worry what is the best angle, and
Yeah,
you're not relaxed, and you're not
you don't leave the moment, I think.
Yes,
yes, you're
I
not
agree.
enjoy this moment,
Yeah.
and and I don't like taking many pictures. My wife my wife take many pictures, but I no 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 no. I have I three give three photos for her.
Yeah,
After four, no. Past your three photos was taken.
perfectly. Yeah, my husband and me, we talk about we don't have so many pictures. Uh, when we are for a trip, in general, we forgot to take pictures. Sometimes we forgot, but we create deep and meaningful memories. We remember all moments. We remember the nature of local, the nature, the restaurants when
But I think
we
that one picture is good
yeah, yeah, yeah,
because some meetings that's for example, I know a couple of my church, and 2 weeks ago, and we go to the restaurant, and we forgot to take pictures.
yeah,
And after which we talk about it. Well, we forgot to take picture. Oh, but this moment, one picture, I had a good joy.
yeah, yeah. But I don't hate the pictures, but I just think uh we forgot because in general we are enjoying the moments and we forgot. It's so this is a signal with of the enjoyment on the moment. Okay. Go to the question 4. Um, use as a tool to enhance. This is a good question. Leticia, can technology be used as a tool to enhance our memory and learning capabilities?
What's the number of the question?
4.
Okay, I forgot. In my opinion, it's okay. You can use the technology to improve your capabilities and your memory. but you need to understand or learn how to use this. For example, if you need find the same information all the time, you need to remember, you don't improve your capabilities, you don't improve your mind, you improve your how to find more faster. Okay,
Yeah.
it's in my opinion. Okay, but uh, I think now we live in a moment when people there a lot of information in our hands, but people don't know how to use or how to use it better, this information or this connection, this information. Okay, and because it's easier to access the information
Yeah.
and it's easier to find new things all the time. And in other hands, in my opinion, if you have a lot of information in your mind, for example, you are tired, okay? And you don't create new connections, because if you think your mind it's a couple, for example, sometimes the couple it's overflow, for example. And
Yeah.
you don't connect on this information, don't create new connections, because if it's important to create a new connection or new references, and it's easier to improve your capabilities and remember in the same conception in the different ways and how to explain this. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And you, Flávio, what you think about if we can technology be used as a tool to enhance our memory and learning capabilities? About the memory.
I don't know if technologies can enhance your memory. I think no. But I use Anki to memorize words.
Mm-hmm.
You guys know Anki,
Yeah.
and I have to memorize my vocabulary. And
Yeah.
I use Anki to memorize vocabulary, and I use Elsa speaking to improve my pronunciation.
Perfectly.
Is the two apps that I recommend to. But I think that you already know these apps.
Yeah.
And
We talk about apps one time.
oh, it's great. It's a good idea. And but I think it can be because we always use our memory. I think let's how I said before, we practicing our memory is a good reason to improve our memory. Practice leaves perfection, and I think that if you in the past, if you we have a book, it's many boring. We open the book. For example, when I wake up, I put my cell, and I know the cell is near me. I can. It's more easy to learn.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. I think like you too. Uh, because I don't know. Uh, when I start study some other language, I study English and I study Suomi, Finlandese. I like Suomi, so good, and I use some hacks for remember the words, and this is a good way the technology. Oh my God, he's crying. Hi. It's smile. Oh my God. And I
He's crying because my wife wanna put jacket in him. He
oh,
don't like jacket.
oh my God. Uh,
He
sh-
become very
very angry.
very angry.
So beautiful. I love. Uh, but I think when we can use the technology for memorize the vocabulary, memorize, and have some apps I never used, but have some apps for memory, improve your memory. I never used, but I know there are, so I never used, so I can talk about. But I think we can use the technology for this, but in these days, I'm so uh, receipt so many information, then I don't want to memorize anything. I'm living in the other way. In these days, I'm so I need stop memorize some things for me stay better. Uh, People, so fast. This last question, okay? Uh, because the time. Flávio, how has technology impacted our ability to pay attention and focus?
I think that the technology we can lost your focus very fast, and because we have many things in our hands. For example, in the past, we we have to get to take a book and in the library and go to the table, and it's more difficult to lose attention because you have only one book, and I and I when I say this, I am looking for and not do it when I am in the internet, for example. For example, I am studying something, and my mind want to, if I not control, my mind wanted to see Instagram, wanted to see Facebook, wanted to see wall, but sometimes my hand go to catch the cell. No. I
Yeah,
always control me. I always observing me, and for I not lost my focus.
me
But I
too.
think it's more easy nowadays.
Yeah. And you, Letícia, what you think about?
I agree with Flávio, and if you think to do the same task in your life, in your career, in your work, for example, and you don't enjoy about this, you put your focus in other thing, and the social media in general, in my opinion, create a bad habit. Okay,
Yeah.
because you scrolling and you forgot the time, and you spend 1 2 hours or more in your day. For example, I think in general people spend 3 hours in social media
What?
in general, and you do other things you need to pay attention, and the time pass, and you create more a habit to procrastinate any things.
Perfectly. Uh, I don't know. I'm thinking. I I lost my focus so easy when I was one thing. I for so many time I think, oh, I need to return read. I'm always read so much because I'm a lawyer. I'm studying philosophy, sociology, and so many things, and I always read so much. But in this time, so many time ago, I forgot this. I lost this habit. Uh, in
Uh,
this
sorry,
week,
sorry, I can interrupt to you a little. I
okay,
can leave it early because my son was crying. You will see it. Okay?
perfectly,
Bye bye.
perfectly. Bye bye.
Bye.
Talk. Thank you for your
Thank you.
presence. Sorry. Thank you. Okay, Leticia. I need buy a book, a physical book, to return to read. I start a book on this week, Wednesday. On this Wednesday. Ah, not
Last
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
No, on the weekend. I'm on
Okay.
the weekends. I start to read a book, but a physical book. So many
Okay.
time I try. I in the past I'm uh used to uh read on the Kindle, but in this time I can't. I can't. I
Okay.
don't know
It's a
how.
sci-fi book, sci-fi
Don't
history.
don't. This is a elite do atraso. This is the book, a sociological book.
Ok. Elite do
Uh,
atraso.
yeah, it's a good book for
I
thinking
think I
about
know. Ah, no, no, it's I'm confused about the other book.
the
Okay.
have the what the name, the, not the cape, how the name, the
I don't know. Okay.
I don't know, but you
Okay. The
understand.
first page. The first
Yeah,
page.
the first page is is similar about the first page of constitution of Brazil. This is so interesting.
Mm, okay.
Leticia, thank you for this
Thank you.
conversation. We
Okay.
are here.
It's a good topic.
Yeah, this is a good topic. I need to create the topic of the next year, and I don't know about what I will talk. I need to create. Oh my god! But I will create.
Okay.
Thank you for this one more
Thank you
time,
for your time and
and
see you the next week.
see you the next week. Thank